Here is a within group ANOVA, also called repeated measures. I put all the data in already. Remember, with a repeated measures ANOVA, each measurement is its own variable. Okay, that's probably the best way to put it. And they're all scales. Okay, so we're going to go to Analyze, General Linear Model, Repeated Measures. Computer's acting kind of slow. Please hold. Okay, you're supposed to name this first factor. I'm just going to call it training. A lot of times it's just going to be time. And we have 6 levels. We're going to add it. We need to define the levels. This part's easy. That's just all of these. Kabam. So let's see what we have to look at here. Model. We don't need to look at model. It's always a full factorial model until you get into some super advanced. We're not going to be doing any contrasts or plan comparisons. Plots. I don't think we need to look at the plots here. Post hoc tests. No post hoc test options. Yeah, we should probably always look at the descriptives, effect size, power, homogeneity variance. And okay. Now with the within groups ANOVA, the homogeneity of variance is replaced with the assumption of sphericity. But let's go ahead and interpret the output here. So here's our 6 different levels, right? And each level was a measurement. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, follow-up, and a prenup. Bam, bam, bam. Here's all the means. How many people were in each mean? Here's our multivariate test. Now, depending on which book you use, you can simply stop here at the Wilks Lambda, okay? They'll simply use the F-score generated by the Wilks Lambda, and the significance is less than 0.05, but we're not going to do that with ours. We're just going to go ahead and look at the within groups F test ANOVA. Okay, so but here's the Mauchly's test of sphericity. There's the significance. It's greater than 0.05, so we did not violate that assumption of sphericity. And let's see, what are we looking for? So this is our money box right here. So here's the training, right? With the different 5, with the 6 different levels of training. Degrees of freedom is 5. That's what we're going to use in our, when we write up our F score. We're going to use the between group degrees of freedom, and that's 5, right? It's the number of groups minus 1, so 6 minus 1 is 5. And the within group, we use the error degrees of freedom, so 30. So when we write this up, it's going to look like F parentheses 5 comma 30 close parentheses equals, and there's our F score, 50.9. And that generated a very, very small p-value. That's all we need to look at. And the effect size is pretty big. It's about 90%. And our power is about perfect. So that's about it for everything we need to know. And again, you're going to use this data from the test of within subject effects to write up your APA formatting. But let's just look at the rest of this stuff real quick. This is something else. This is a linear construct. We don't need to look at that now. And it's not a between group. We don't need to look at that. And we don't need to look at marginal means. So that's about it. MGZ out.